Back to another live edition of Be Less Stupid. Here I am in Van Nuys, California, at the courthouse in Van Nuys, where there's now about, give or take, about 1,000 protesters, demonstrators here to demonstrate against the police. And I'm going to turn it around, and you'll see there's probably equal number of police officers here. So give me a sec, and I'll try to turn this thing around. All right, there we go. So I'm going to show you what's happening here. Okay. There's, quite frankly, about 500 or 600 police officers here, easy. They're here on this corner, they're over here, and then they're way down over there as well.
I love you guys!
And let's see if I can... Look at this. This is some fucking crazy shit, I'll tell you. Look at this. There's about, again, there's your cops over there. This gentleman right here, who's got the Create Change t-shirt, this guy is a hero. I gotta say, this guy right here has put himself in between his colleagues who are protesting and the police to protect the police and he has stopped probably a half a dozen different little skirmishes, put his own body in between, and convinced his friends, who might not specifically be his friends, but the people who are also protesting, and he has convinced them to stop being as antagonistic as they had been. He reminds them constantly that they're here to protest, not to face off with the Los Angeles police. So, as you can see here, I think you can, look, I'm standing in the middle of the street, and there's, a couple of hundred police right here, and then you can see a dozen or so in the middle of the street, and then there it looks like, quite frankly, a battalion of police right down there at the next corner. That's Irwin and Van Nuys Boulevard. So, just to give you another sense about what's happening here, look, there's all of these police right here, and there's all of these protesters over here, and over here, right? And then there's also more riot cops down over here. And for about the last 30 minutes or so, quite frankly, nothing has happened. It's mostly just people standing. And again, this was an event to protest the assassination of George Floyd in Minneapolis. And the people here have made a very conscious effort to not, I repeat, not have a confrontation with the police. They have no interest in being violent. Obviously, there are some people in the crowd who have a different agenda. But the people who've put on this particular event or organized it, or just the people many of the people who are here are committed to having there not be violence with the police. And on several occasions, there have been little skirmishes where the sides have moved on one another, and where many people, including that gentleman I pointed to earlier, have put their body in between and prevented things from escalating much further. Again, you can see here I am on Van Nuys Boulevard in Van Nuys, California. And I'm here at the courthouse / county municipal building. And people who are protesting the mistreatment and essentially assassination of George Floyd are facing off with several hundred of LA's finest. And I've seen a number of instances where the protesters have quite literally embraced police officers who've put down their helmets and perhaps their batons in an effort to help de-escalate tensions here in the street, between some of the protesters, not many, but just enough to cause trouble, right? And so they've encouraged people, as you can see, to continue their protesting. Right now they're shouting, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe," which, as you'll recall, is what George Floyd was saying when the police officer had his knee on his neck. And so the protest has continued now since about 9 o'clock, give or take, this morning. This morning it started off with about, 25 or 30 people, and now at its peak, I'd say 600 or 700 people are out here, and quite frankly, it seems like nearly as many police officers. As you can see, not just 40 yards in front of me, but 100 yards down the block. You can see many more police officers. There's also many helicopters above who are probably, and this is the man right here who has put himself in between protesters and the police on several times in order to keep the peace here. This is a guy you'll be hearing more about. This guy did fantastic work here today. Yeah, of course. So maybe I'll take you down over here very quickly to where this group of officers is. And you can see many of them are carrying these shotguns that shoot rubber bullets. You can see they also have the white zip ties as well. And anyway, I think I've shown you about all that there is. Right now, it's all pretty quiet, although it's certainly a tense standoff. Again, we're here in Van Nuys, California, which is in the San Fernando Valley. It's the same place they shoot all your porn, here in the San Fernando Valley. And now we've got several hundred protesters who are, many of whom are standing around, quite frankly, in silence, as the police stand around in silence as well. I'll tell you one thing I can say about this particular event is you can see here that so many people brought water and snacks out for protesters to make sure everyone stayed hydrated and nourished, which I got to say I thought was very impressive. There was quite a bit of food and quite a bit of water around for people to drink. And they even took breaks during the height of the protest in order to everyone to get a drink and to have something to eat so that they could keep up their strength. And again, I want to reiterate that there are, boy, it looks like, I don't know how many people are in a platoon, or but holy cow, that is, I guess the word I'm looking for is a shitload of police officers down there. And as you can see, they're here on the corner of Van Nuys Boulevard and Sylvan Street, which is in the San Fernando Valley, a little bit north of Sherman Oaks, a little bit south of Northridge, and a little bit west of Studio City, if you're interested in those kinds of facts. So again, here you have a large group of protesters, and they are demanding an end to police violence and shouting, "I can't breathe." Yeah, look at this. Here they are. Here are the police officers. You can see they're talking with the gentleman. I think his name, he told me, was Kevin. The gentleman here to my left, African American man, this guy right here, he's the police captain. He's got obviously a tin. It says, I believe, captain on the front of his shirt. And here's, again, this is our guy. He has...
down. We gotta keep it peaceful. No
So,
rioting, no loot.
so the police said that the people now can start crossing the street again if they'd like, and Kevin has assured them that there won't be any violence. So hopefully that'll be the case. And anyway, if you're a fan of my work, please tell your friends to subscribe to Be Less Stupid here on YouTube. That would be do me a great service if you would do that. If you would perhaps mention to a friend or share this video with them. Again, it's Be Less Stupid on YouTube. And if you just click that subscribe button. All right, that's enough commercial. Yeah, look at this. So it looks like some of the riot police are going to stand down. That looks like it's going to happen right about now. It looks like they're going to, you can see they're getting into formation. And now look at this. And off they go. Well, that's de-escalating right there. Very impressive. Off they go. I'll take you along to see some of that, I suppose. There you go. And you can see a couple of them have taken their place here. But at the moment, it's all pretty quiet. So I think I'm going to sign off for the time being. And like I said previously, if something interesting happens, you can count on me to come back. So from Van Nuys, California, this is John Hotchkiss. I'm the host of Be Less Stupid here on YouTube. And I hope that you will do me the kind favor of checking out the show. Thank you all so much. And again, if something comes up, I'll be sure to let you know. Oh, I see now that lots of people are commenting. You'll forgive me. I can't see the screen. It is so bright out that it's just a glare. And so my apologies that I'm not able to answer your questions. It's because I can't see them. Although, you know, I think that what you want is to see what's going on. And if I go into the shade, I won't have a good shot. So again, thank you for your comments. I'm sorry that I didn't answer your questions. Again, my apologies. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next time around.